All right, I want to jump right into this. My internet's very poor where I'm at right now in DR, so I apologize if the connection's kind of crappy. This is a video I really didn't want to be recording today. Certainly, I want to be recording it any day, but I certainly didn't want to be recording it on Widleen's birthday. By the way, she's 14. That's pretty cool. Anyways, this is a quick update on where we're at with our judicial review. And it's kind of a crap situation. It's a little embarrassing for me because the immigration department and Ahmed Hussein and all those crew up in Ottawa have been pretty easy to stay ahead of so far and outsmart. That's not bragging. It's not much to brag about when you can outsmart those guys. But they got me yesterday. I felt like we're playing chess and they're playing checkers. Well, today, instead of me being one move ahead, they were one move ahead and they beat us. So what's happened is this. We're in the middle of a 30-day process. We filed our judicial review in federal court. They have 30 days to respond. Once they respond in 30 days, we have 10 days to respond to that. We're at 20 days. Yesterday was 20 days into their deadline, into their 30. So the general idea was very simple, and our legal team have told us they never go early. They want to drag this out, make your life miserable, make your life a living hell, as if they haven't done that for the last decade already. But they drag it out, and they do that, just as a power play. So we were under the impression that we had a full 30 days. As you've seen, we've got a GoFundMe up. The fees, the filing fees, legal fees are absolutely crippling. But we thought we had another 10 days to raise the amount for the next filing. As it sits now, we don't. Because they filed their response at the end of the day yesterday. So it burnt yesterday. It's dated as yesterday because they're jerks that way. They do it at like 4:59. They file it. It's dated for yesterday. Burns up a whole day. So we've got 9 days to do the response, but we can't have our legal team do the response till we pay the filing fee. So right now, what we thought we had 10 days to raise the $3,250 that we're short on this filing fee, and then 10 days more to prepare our response and file it. We've got 0 days or 1 day or whatever to raise it, and then the remainder, which would be like 8 days or 9 or 7, depending on how long it takes us to raise the $3,200, to file our response. Every day that we don't raise the funds is 1 day off of our preparation time. So if it takes us 5 days to raise the funds, we've only got 5 days for the legal team to prepare our response. It's a real crap situation that they've put us in, and they beat us because I'm pretty certain now that they've been watching my videos and they've watched the GoFundMe and realized, oh, they're nowhere close to raising the amount of money. If we do this quickly, we can back them into a corner and maybe they'll bail and walk away from the federal court appeal. So that's not what's going to happen, obviously. So if you could share this around, please. I know this, in the past, I've been pretty careful and kind of reluctant and reticent to get into the fundraising thing because a lot of the fees were miscellaneous this and abstract this and whatever. Right now, this is straight up. This is just legal and filing. This is court costs to appeal this. And I wouldn't be appealing for help so strongly if this were just for Widleen's case. Obviously, we're desperately trying to get Widleen out of danger and into Canada. But having said that, there are tens of thousands of other kids that could get helped when and if Widleen wins this court case. We've had lawyers say that this is the first case they've seen in decades that actually has the potential to become precedent-setting, to change adoption law in Canada, to change the way it's done. I mean, one lawyer said this could be the Roe versus Wade of adoptions in Canada. If we win this, we change the game for everybody, which is why we're so desperately trying to make it happen. We have sold what we can sell. We have cut off services that we need to try and raise what we've raised. We are, as of today, $3,250 is the shortfall that we're at. This is nowhere near the $22,000 we have to raise. This is just for the next phase, and quite honestly, 2 weeks from when we raise this, there's going to be another $1,500 in fees. It doesn't end until we've got, we either win the case or we hit $22,000, and we're nowhere close. So that's not to sound depressing or disparaging about the whole thing, but I just want to be realistic about it. Right now, as of yesterday, there's 10 business days, and we have to file, or our case gets thrown out of court. Before we can prep the filing, we have to get $3,250 to the hands of our legal team. They do the filing, they do the legal fees, they do all that stuff. If we don't do that, we don't get to file our response. This gets kicked out of federal court, and Ahmed Hussein and all those little pricks that work for him get to walk around saying, hey, we just screwed another family, another 10,000 families. Who knows what they're doing? But for the first time since he's been in office, and for the first time in decades, there's an opportunity for an applicant, an immigration applicant, to actually stare down IRCC, call them out on their unethical practices, and actually make a difference in the way things are done in this country. If you're able to get behind this, please do so. Please share the GoFundMe. When I hang up this video, I'll post the link to the GoFundMe page in the comment section. I'll post other ways that people can get involved. A number of you today, and I appreciate your generosity, guys. Honest to God, we're humbled by the amount of people that are getting involved and helping. Sorry, it's like I got the shakes or something. It's windy. I'm on the patio. A number of you today reached out and said, "Hey, we wanna do something for Woodleen for her birthday. Can we interact, transfer you a little cash, or can we do something?" If you want to do something, honestly, she's fine. She's got plenty of gifts. If you want to do something, go to the GoFundMe and donate 10 or 20 or $50 or something. That would be the best thing that could help her right now, because a visa to Canada is going to be better than any trinket that she could buy. So if you want to do that, I'll put my email address, we'll put our PayPal, and we'll also put a link to the GoFundMe if you're able. And again, guys, like always, this is not your problem. This is our problem. If you want to participate, here's the opportunity. If you don't, that's cool. There's no pressure coming from us. This is not a heavy sell or a hard hand. This is me being honest with the thousands of you that have been so far been supporting. This is me being honest that right now, today, they've got us on the ropes, and it sucks that these dimwits up in Ottawa actually outsmarted us on this one, but they did. They beat us on this one. They won't beat us again, but they beat us on this one. So that's the scoop. That's the update. Please share this video as much as you can. My goal is to be able to get the $3,250 into the hands of the lawyers by tomorrow, which means they start Monday and they get all next week to kick ass and get this done. That's my goal. I'd feel really good about that. In the meantime, I'm going to see what I can dump here, what I can sell, what we can move to just get it done. So that's where we're at. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Share the video. Links coming up in the next 5 minutes for all of this. So thanks a lot again, guys.